Hey guys, happy Halloween! And well, it's not Halloween for me, but when this video goes up, it will be Halloween. So, happy Halloween. I hope you guys are all having a fun day. I don't know, what are you guys doing? Leave that in the comments. I don't know, you might not even watch this on Halloween, so who knows. But I really wanted to do a Halloween themed thing, just so I could be in the spirit. Just kidding, I'm not in the spirit, I'm the biggest Grinch. But I wanted to do something Halloween themed, so I decided to make a haunted house. You'll see, like, it's called haunted house right now, but I changed it to haunted estate because I thought that sounded better, truth be told. But it's like a haunted place, and this has been like, it was such a challenge, but it's probably my favorite build ever. Like, I was really like, it's weird, and like it was really hard to build because like, because it's not like a haunted house like you go in it to get, like, when you're like, oh, I'm going to a haunted house, it's kind of like one of those fun things that you go to get like scared. It's not that. It's like, actually, like, there's like, I imagine there being ghosts in this house. I didn't put ghosts in this house because I have no clue how to do it, but I imagine that. And I've decided in this speed build we're actually gonna talk about the speed build because there's like, I feel like there's just a lot to explain. But right now, I looked up pictures of haunted houses and a lot of them were like surrounded by water, so I really like that idea. But that's always been a real challenge for me because mine have always, whenever I did that kind of weird water outline, it always looked weird. But I did it and I thought it looked good, and I added that bridge and I was really happy about that because I thought that looked really cool. And I have like so many picture references, but like, this is a weird house. Like I could see like a grumpy old Sim living here, which I love about it, but it was weird. But the end result, I'm obsessed. I hope you guys like it, and I hope, like, if you put in your game, definitely tell me, because I really like have, like, I think this would be so cool for like, I'm not like, when I play The Sims, I don't really have a big storyline, which I'm really trying to like develop. But this would be great if you're like one of those people who plays The Sims with like a storyline where it's like, I don't know, this could be a great house for ghosts because like, you'll see there's a shrine. It's a weird house. And it took me forever, but it was totally worth it. It's definitely worth it. And I'm just obsessed with it, guys. And honestly, what am I doing now? The roofing. The roofing is just always a struggle. I had to change so many things with the roof too, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. It kind of looks like, I don't know. It looks really nice, but also it looks weird. But I think it's okay because I was almost going for like that weird look. And I had to change the roof so many times, which is like definitely okay with me. And I just had to, like, right now I'm changing the box shape. And the pool, I'm always like fixing the pool because I had a really like, needed to look messy, but it also needed to look good. Like, and when I get the piece, it's like kind of like an abandoned haunted house because obviously people will live here. It even has a lot trade vacant or something like that. People will live here, but they won't like, they won't be like some normal family. It like has an abandoned look. Like the people who live here, I imagine, would not like visitors. And apparently the bridge was off centered, so I had to move it. But it looks cute. And then these windows, that area, it's like a part of the house, but it's not also because the whole house is pretty. It's one color. Spoilers, it's one color, which I really liked. But it's pretty like abandonish, but that area is kind of like the shrine. You'll see, it's super weird, but it had character. And yeah, I really kept the wallpaper basic. It was just like a black kind of torn down wallpaper, which I think makes it look way more abandoned. Usually I wouldn't be all for like black wallpaper because it just makes the house look so dark, but in this case it was really appreciated that I had that option. So what did I do with the door? Oh, the door ended up being weird. This is like, especially for this type of look, this is one thing where I was like really missing the Sims 3 like create a style tool because that would have been very helpful in this build. But hey, maybe eventually, probably not, but it was just kind of like for like matching colors. Like I would have loved those windows up top to have been like darker, but sadly that wasn't available. But the windows of this house, I liked how I did the windows actually, which is usually not the case. So I guess that's always a good thing because I definitely like, it really ruins my house. It's my windows. I'm getting pretty good at roofing, but windows, I can do roofing at the front, but the side is kind of like, in the back is a different story because they're not like my immediate view, so I don't care as much. But see, now that it has like trees on it, it looks so much better, I think. and I made sure to like fill it with trees, so it was kind of like hidden away a little bit, and the whole like property's brown. And one thing that was like super important to me with this property was the placement. Like I tried a few different lots before I like settled on this lot, because I didn't want it to be in like, it couldn't have been like in Oasis Springs because that would just look weird. So I ended up putting it in like a lot in Windenburg, because that had the most like, Willow Creek, there was nothing that looked kind of like an abandoned, like there was no foresty areas, and this definitely had a forest surrounding it, so it doesn't really stick out, but it looks creepy, but it doesn't stick out too much, which was really important for me, so that's good. And I hope the speed build isn't too fast, because I definitely sped it up quite a bit, but I don't think it's going to be too fast. But see, it really comes together once you get all the trees in it. And ooh, I'm changing the door, because that door really just didn't go, sadly. The bridge is probably my favorite thing about this house, because like I almost feel like it actually looked like a bridge, which I saw in one of the pictures I was looking about. Like I think that's just kind of and it's like the surrounding lot is a pool, so your Sims can kind of like swim, which I don't know why, but like whenever people do lots on water, I hate when they use the fountain tool. People say it looks better, and I don't really notice the difference, but it's just kind of like, it annoys me. First, I couldn't tell you why it annoys me, but it's like now I can't swim around. So if your Sims want to swim around, they definitely can, even though that's kind of weird, but especially considering this water looks like gross, but they can if they want. And yeah, that kind of side house thing, that side house, I don't know, I'm trying to point to it, but you guys can't see me. There's nothing in there, because I don't really want anything in there, but if you want to do it, by all means, go ahead. And some of you guys might be wondering why, like, because we're about to move on into the house, and I said I only use one color, and why? I thought that, like, it looked more abandoned that way. I don't know, I stand by that decision, but I do think that like some people might not agree with that decision, and because it's weird, like a house having one wallpaper, but it's like haunted, and it's just like, I almost feel like the walls have been teared down, almost like, because it's just like a black wallpaper. I don't know, I liked it, but if you don't, by all means change the wallpaper, do what you want. And what did I do? Oh, the windows were really annoying me, and I was trying to put arches because I thought arches looked better, but they didn't end up, so I just put the windows back. I just put less of them, and that definitely helped out. And what am I doing now? I was trying to see if spooky stuff had anything, but it honestly didn't, which was so annoying, but hey, I guess. And there's some curtains were like a huge thing with this house, because I feel like curtains like hanging over like arches, that's creepy. That's like my definition of creepy. So that was fun. But you can see this whole house is like dark, and it looks really haunted. Like when I searched up on my phone haunted houses, it really, like I really think I portrayed that well. So I was hyped about that. And guys, how weird is it? I'm actually talking about my build, but that's because I feel like this build is a build that merits explaining, because it kind of does have a story. Usually it's like, oh yeah, I'm building a house for like 2 Sims, and that's it. But this one has a story. And I have no clue how much it is. I'm sorry. I need to start doing like builds like under a budget, because like my builds are either $100,000 or more, and I feel like you can't even get $100,000 in The Sims, or at least I've never have. Oh, in this area is so creepy, but I feel like a fireplace was necessary for this house. And like the dim lighting, I'm obsessed with this house. I'm like, I want a Sim to live in this house. It would have such a cool story, and I'm definitely gonna have that be a thing eventually. And this house, by the way, is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, so yeah. The bathroom's kind of weirdly placed. You'll see that later on. But I don't know. I'm obsessed with this house. Some people might be like, ew, this house is weird. But I think it really has like character to it. And it was a great Halloween build. I'm just like giving myself compliments left and right. That's not annoying, right? What am I doing here? I always feel the need to make walls and then put arches in those walls. Don't ask me why. It's just like something I do. It might get annoying, but I think it looks good, so it's alright. What am I doing? Oh, definitely. This is like the kitchen is the lightest room in this house, because it looked I just thought it looked better. You need like one room that's like that. But the kitchen is pretty like stuffy too, so if you like that, I guess. What did I put? Okay, good. I didn't put a washing machine. This house kind of has an old feel to it too, which is why it's haunted. So I really liked, like, I don't know, this house just like, I put a lot of thought into this house. I had a lot of like pictures as reference, and originally it was going to be bigger, but then I kind of liked the fact that it was small. And these curtains, guys, I had such issues because like you can't really raise up curtains. They kind of pick their height, and they were that high for a while, but then I lowered them because you could see that through the wall, and it was a whole thing. It was annoying. But the dining room, that was pretty plain. I just made sure it was like, ooh, did I keep those chairs? Okay, I guess maybe change those chairs. I don't know, they don't look like they fit that well. Those pictures, I don't know. I just felt like this house needed like a lot of decor in that way, since it was kind of small. Like, it was a small house, I think, especially for all that I wanted in it. Like, there was a whole space upstairs that almost wasn't usable. And then I had this weird hallway, which I had no clue what to put there. I didn't put that in. I tried a piano, but I ended up putting a piano up there because I feel like this house, like, this is gonna sound so weird, but like, it's kind of like, it's haunted, so it like has like this stench, is that the right word? Stench of death almost. So I felt like a piano was good for that, like the ghosts are like playing some sad songs. I don't know, I'm weird, guys. Whatever, we'll all get over it. So I think, oh, I just put a chair there. Typical. But I think it looks cute, you know, whatever. I like when hallways are open. Some people don't like that. Some people feel like you have to like cover everything, but I don't feel that way. I feel like if I want something in there, then I'll put something in there, but usually I don't. Oh, what am I doing here? There's going to be a few pauses coming up. Stay tuned for that. I don't know what I was trying to do. Oh, right, this top part is like a shrine. It's so weird, but I'm kind of obsessed with it. And like, you're gonna see gravestones. Actually, I couldn't get a gravestone for some reason, but you're gonna see like urns and like sugar skulls. That was what I was all about. And I hope, like, if the sugar skulls ever go away, this is really gonna screw it up, but I don't think they will, from what I hear, because the Easter eggs don't go away, even though when it's not Easter. So I think I should be okay. And sorry for the pause right there. I was trying to find the ignore gameplay unlocked entitlement cheat. It was taking me a while to figure out and like type it in because it's long. Usually I have my shortcut, but we just had an update, so I had to take my mods out. Tip, make sure you always do that, or you might get some glitches, and nobody wants that. But it took me forever to find these sugar skulls too. Did I eventually find? Oh yeah. But I feel like my new thing, well, actually this is gonna be a tip for building, not even my tip, but always, like, before I build, what I've noticed so many good builders do is they put out things, which I wish I did at the beginning of this build. They put out things that they want in their build. Like, they have the theme in mind and they put out things that they want, which, looking back at it, I really do wish I did, because that would have been so helpful. And I think that's just something I definitely need to do in the future. Like with these skulls, I knew I wanted the skulls. So as you can see, this is pretty creepy, this room. And it's just like a bunch of skulls. And then for some reason I put plates. I don't know. I felt like it added to the creepiness. And you'll see. I don't know, these skulls, it's like a shrine. That's what I always think of it. I haven't tried to search up shrines, but I didn't find anything. There was something that was creepy about the plates to me, though, which is so weird. Tell me if you feel the same way. Do you find plates creepy? And then I got some more sugar skulls for that side, and the plates again, because the plates just added some like creepy, I don't know. And the piano in this room is just so creepy, and this is really like the haunted portion of the house. The whole house is haunted, but this portion really just like intensifies the hauntedness. I feel like this is what sets it apart from regular houses. Like, you know, regular houses definitely do not have shrines, probably within good reason, because why would you want a house with a shrine? Like, let's be honest. Those pictures, do they go with it? I don't know. What was I doing here? Oh right, I was trying to make a room, because this house, like I've said this a few times, it was a lot smaller than I actually anticipated, and I didn't want to use that like lot kind of thing on the side. You could definitely do that and like put something in it, but I don't really feel like using it, so I didn't. But what did that ended up being the bathroom, and I had to expand it to allow a shower, which was kind of like annoying, but I guess it was just a small house, which I did not foresee. And then the person has an urn in their bedroom, which, you know, totally normal. Like, who doesn't have an urn in their bedroom? Totally kidding. This house is like, I don't know, it's just creepy. Like, I would love to hear, like, I should like write a story about this house. How cool would that be? Ideas, maybe in like the future. I don't have time to do it like today, but maybe later on. Like, it's 4:00 and I have so many things to do, and I just have been watching Glee all day. Productive, right? I'm terrible. What am I doing now, guys? Ooh, putting a clock. Oh, I tried like so many clocks and none of them look good. Sometimes when you like enhance a clock, it just makes it look so much worse. It's like clocks in Windows. When you make them bigger, they look really weird. So I tried to stay away from that, and I ended up doing that. So I guess that's good. And now what am I doing? I changed the desk color, which made it look so much better, and then I just added that rug. I don't know why, but I do like it. It kind of was just like, it added to the room almost. I don't know why. If like, this house is so inconsistent. Like, some of it looks really haunted, and some of it's like, why do you have like a perfectly good rug? Did I add a shower? I think adding a shower was the last thing I did. Yeah. Which is kind of like, oh, did I expand the house a little? Probably. I think I did. Oh, I did. So that I could add a shower. Okay, I guess. I don't know what to say anymore. This video is almost done, and then we'll get into the screenshots. But my screenshots are super ugly. My like front view screenshots are great, but other than that, like, I used to take so much effort looking at my screenshots, but now I've come to the conclusion that I don't like really care, and I'm really like I don't even feel like you guys watch my screenshots, because whenever other simmers do screenshots, I'm like, click off. I've seen them build the rooms, so I don't really see the point in screenshots. But here's a front view screenshot. Oh gosh, guys, I just choked, but that's cute, right? And then here's kind of like a screenshot of the bedroom, which, you know, super cute again. See, I can't talk the screenshots. Here's the shrine, which is my favorite room because it's so creepy. And can't they like pray to the sugar skulls? Not pray, it's something. It's like worship. I don't know. They can do something with the sugar skulls. And this is the downstairs, and this is the downstairs again. Don't ask me why. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great Halloween. Bye, guys.